Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dooobbz here, bringing us a brand new NHL 14 news update video. That is right, guys, and today we're going to be talking about some more player ratings in NHL 14. So, I have missed 2 days of ratings, guys. I do apologize. I'm like a day back, and I do apologize once again, but I've got such great ratings and great comments on my last video, so I want to thank you guys for that. Keep it up. You guys are amazing. But like I said, I'm going to be putting two, videos into one, so we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of ratings in this video, guys. So without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get to it. Alright, guys, so starting off, we have like a whole bunch of players, so I'm gonna not necessarily rush through it, but I'm gonna be going through it a little faster than I did yesterday, because yesterday was a really long video, and it'll be double the length if I take the same approach to it. So without further ado, let's get to it. The 80 overall players in today's rating video, we have Jason Spezza, James Neal, PK Subban, Taylor Hall, Phil Kessel, Patrick Kane. We also have Erik Karlsson, and we'll scroll down and take a look, and that's it. So the 80 overalls, guys, I'll go through it again. We have Jason Spezza, James Neal, PK Subban, Taylor Hall, Phil Kessel, Patrick Kane, and Erik Karlsson. Just to give my thoughts on these players, I kind of think a couple are overrated. Some I think they should be up a bit more, and I'll tell you my reasons why. So the players I think that are suitable for the 88 rating are Jason Spezza, James Neal, PK Subban, which I believe he should be an 89, but you know what, he's still younger, you know, getting better, right? And he's proven himself. I don't care what anyone says. He's a really good defender from Montreal. Taylor Hall, this is where it comes into a really huge debate. So, I mean, players like Phil Kessel, 88 overall, same with Patrick Kane. I just don't think Taylor Hall's there yet. I mean, he played pretty good last year, and he's going to tear it up even more this year. Don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal player for the Edmonton Oilers, but I don't know if he deserves the 88 rating right now. How does he have a 5-star shooting category? The skating, I could see why it could be 5-star. He's just phenomenal. The defense, the senses, I don't think are all there yet. He's just not poised. He's not there yet. I don't know why they would rate him so high. The puck skills, I could see like 4.5 stars, maybe even 4 stars. It's just, I don't know. I think Taylor Hall's overrated. I love Taylor Hall, love watching him play. I have nothing against him. I just think EA kind of went a little overboard with it, just to keep him in the same ballpark as like a Phil Kessel or Patrick Kane, which I'll get to in a second and tell you why they're a little underrated in this game. So, especially Patrick Kane. I want to talk about Patrick Kane. I mean, Phil Kessel, I know he kind of trailed off a bit, but hopefully he comes back this year. Come on, Phil. But I could see the 80 rating for Phil Kessel, but let me get to Patrick Kane. So this is where I'm going to be going a little more in depth here, because I can actually work around the time. But nonetheless, the 4.5-star shooting category, why isn't it 5 stars? Like James Neal, players like that. Taylor Hall at 5-star shooting, and Patrick Kane doesn't? This guy's proven to be a consistent player for the Blackhawks. He's amazing, and I can't believe he doesn't have a 5-star shooting category. The 5-star skating, I can see. The physical category, I can understand. The defense is 4 stars. The 5-star senses and the 5-star puck skills. I mean, I could even see his physical category going up to like a 3-star, because Taylor Hall's is 4. He's not much bigger, right? So, he doesn't play a physical game, I know that, but still, it just boggles my mind how Patrick Kane isn't rated higher. Even like he won the Conn Smythe and the Stanley Cup. It just doesn't make sense to me. Those are the only ratings I really don't understand. Phil Kessel, you know, I could understand 88, 89, you know. He didn't have the greatest year. He had a good year, but he didn't have the greatest year as we thought he would have. But you know what? I think he's going to bounce back next year, and hopefully he can get like an 89, hopefully 90 rating. So you know what? I think those are pretty good ratings for the forwards. And the same with the defensemen. I think Erik Karlsson and PK Subban are both young, talented defensemen. They're only getting better. Both Norris Trophy winners. And once again, if they just prove more consistency, I think they will earn the 89, possibly even 90 ratings. So I think the 88 ratings are pretty solid. The 89 ratings I think are good too. The only problem I have is Brent Burns. I mean, he made the transition from, defense to forward now, but he played most of the season as a defenseman, so we're going to be basing it off of that. I just don't think the 89 rating really suits Brent Burns. I know it suits Cromwell and Seabrook. They're both really good defensemen, they're very similar in their play styles and stuff like that, but I just don't get Brent Burns. I mean, he has the 5-star shooting, I guess is I don't know. I really don't know what to make of Brent Burns yet. I haven't watched too much of him. Let me know in the comments if you guys watch watch Brent Burns, you guys are Sharks fans, whatever, just let me know if he's made the transition properly and do you think he deserves the 89 rating, because personally I don't, and I don't know what to make of it just yet. We'll just have to see. So honestly, I think they're pretty good ratings so far in that category, but Brent Burns and Taylor Hall, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think. Love to hear what you guys have to say, and yeah, but once again guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of the video, and we're gonna be cutting this up into 2 parts, and let's get into the second part. Alright guys, so we're on the second part now. Once again, I do apologize for making this a little longer than usual, but nonetheless, let's get to the get more player ratings out there. All the players I'm going to be listing off from now on are going to be rated as 89 overall. So we have Pekka Rinne, Chris Letang, Henrik Sedin, Daniel Sedin, Corey Perry, Logan Couture, Marian Hossa, Patrice Bergeron, Zach Parise, and Anze Kopitar. Once again guys, you can check it down in the description below if you guys want to check out like the in-game stats and stuff like that. All of that you guys can find in the description down below. I'll always link my sources. But just my thoughts on all these players. I think for the most part, the 89 rating suits them. I mean, I can see why Daniel and Henrik kind of take a hit. You know, from I think they were like 90, 91 last year. I could see why they take the 2 overall drop or 1 overall drop, whatever it was, because they've still played a really good season. But you know what? It didn't really show in the playoffs, and they're gonna be in their decline sooner or later. So I think the 89 rating suitable for them, even though I hate them as much. They're very well talented players, so I think the 89 rating really does suit them. Same with Corey Perry, Marian Hossa, Patrice Bergeron definitely deserves the bump from the 86 to 89. This guy proved it in the playoffs. This guy's just the heart and soul of the Boston Bruins. Zach Parise, you know, I was kind of ranting on Twitter earlier today, but now that I think about it, he does play really tough minutes, and he's a really, really good player for the Minnesota Wild. Just utilizes his body, his speed, whatever. He's a little guy, and he can still play a really tough game. So you know what? I think the 89, maybe 88 overall would be best suited for him. But you know what? I'm not going to complain too much there. But the one thing I really want to talk about is Logan Couture and Anze Kopitar. So finally, these two get their recognition. I was talking to Flopfish on Twitter not too long ago, and we were discussing how they're both like really similar players, right? You know, they're pretty big bodies. You know, they play the same style of game. They're good, really good two-way forward, I guess, defensive style. So I think that they, you know, I think Kopitar really does deserve the 89 rating. Couture probably does as well, but I haven't seen too much of Couture, so I can't really base my opinion off the overall. So let me know in the comments, guys, like any San Jose Sharks fans, let me know in the comments if you guys think they deserve the rating, because I know Couture is kind of like underrated. He's kind of like under the radar type of player. I know he has really, really good skills and stuff like that, but I don't know, he just doesn't get the recognition he deserves, because players like, you know, Big Joe Thornton, you know, we got Patrick Marleau, and a whole bunch of other players like that, just kind of stealing his, I guess his, I don't know what word I'm looking for, his fame, I guess you could say. He's up and coming, so I just don't think the 89 overall is suitable for this year. I think more like an 88, probably like an 87. I'd probably go with an 88 though. 88 or an 87 is probably where I would go at, but the 89 is kind of overdoing it, because I think Kopitar has proven himself a lot more than Logan Couture. Both phenomenal players. That's just my only issue, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about all the player ratings. In the description, guys, you guys can check out the in-game stats. You can just click on whatever player you'd like, and you guys can figure out like what their ratings are for like shooting, skating, whatever. It's all in the description down below, guys, and you can check it out there. Once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the ratings, and yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
All this attention got me hype, cut the lights, baby, this ain't only for the night, baby, this is life, this is where I'm taking flight and never touching down, said it, now they know I meant it when I say we run the town.